Spider, spider, I love you in my chest. You're the wisdom, and you know about. I forgot. What's up, Raj? Spider, spider, I let you sting my chest. With the wisdom, you who knows what's best. I forgot where I put my key to the universe. Always feels like I'm driving in reverse. Spider, spider, I let you sting my chest. With your wisdom, she who knows what's best. I forgot where I put my key to the universe. Always feels like I'm driving in reverse. Meteors, such disease. When I'm my spider will cure you. Spider, spider, I like you sing. Hello. Spider, spider, I let you sting my chest. With the wisdom, she who knows what's best. I forgot where I put my keys to the universe. Always feels like I'm driving in reverse. Meteor, such a science and disease. When my spider kills the cheese. It sounds crazy, but I love it. I can't wait for it to crack my brain and it will kill me. I will be. This disease, it comes for everyone who's ever lived underneath the sun. Yeah, you must love every moment of your life. Don't forget, come back to life. Spider is an ancient word. It's only one reason for it. Doesn't have that much to do. Certain things contributes on the brink of chaos. Being uncertain. Being uncertain. Spinning secrets into chaos. Information. Spider, spider, I let you sting my chest. With your wisdom, you who knows what's best. 'Cause I forgot where I put my keys to the universe. It always feels feels like I'm driving in reverse. Agnosia, such a disease. My spiral, lift me out of it with ease. You cure me with your venom song. You will cure me, I won't be the only one. The venom spreading through my veins. It sounds crazy, but you know I love the pain. I can't wait for you to infect my brain. You will kill me, I will not be insane. This disease comes for everyone whose love was stretched out under the setting sun. You must love every moment of your life, or forget it all and come back twice. Spider is an ancient guru. He just sits all day long and waits and waits. Doesn't have that much to do. But sit and think until he's on the brink of chaos. Do you not grow lonesome? Do you not grow tired? As you spin your secrets into chaos to spell your mystery. So I'm changing the chords in this song. I wasn't really digging. Before I was playing it like I don't know. It was too like melancholy. I wanted to make it a little happier. Spider, spider, I'll let you sting my chest. All the other wisdom he knows about. I forgot where I put my keys to the universe. I was feels as if I'm driving in reverse. Such a sad, maybe I'm such a difficult disease. When my spider assists me with such ease. You kill me, weak again I'm strong. You will kill me, I won't be the only one. The wind is spreading through my veins. And it sounds crazy, but really love you, babe. I can't wait for you to infect my brain. When you look at me, and I'll be so insane. Look at you, here to come forever. Whose love was stretched under the setting sun. You must love every moment of your life. Oh, forget it all and come back twice. Spiders and ancient dreams. And she sits all day long and waits and waits. Doesn't have that much to do. Sit and think until you're on the brink of chaos. Do you not grow lonesome? Do you not grow tired? Spin your secrets into chaos. Just bro. I'm just gonna play my new song. It's called Force Fields, and I wrote it yesterday on December 22nd, 2024. Do you remember when you were young? You felt that you could not go wrong. That you could do anything, absorb it all. Just like a sponge. It's not a mystery. Nobody knows where you're meant to be. Don't ask anybody for advice. You don't wanna think twice when it comes to your dreams. If you don't go, you never know. If you don't know, you know. If you don't go, you'll never know. If you don't go, you'll never know. If you don't ask, you'll never be sure. If you don't go, you'll never know. If you don't ask, you'll never be shown. You meant a lot to me. When you kicked me to the curb, that taught me to be free. A man's fickle opinion. You don't need a minion, just a paper and a pen, and the law will tell you when. But if you don't go, you'll never know. If you don't ask, you'll never be sure. If you don't know, you'll never know. If you don't ask, you'll never be shown. living the now to be free. Sounds cliche, but soon you'll see everything is meant to be. Never regret anything that comes into your life. It's all still to absorb. It's like never regret. It's all still fun. But if you don't go, you'll never know. If you don't try, you'll never be shown. If you don't go, you'll never know. If you don't ask, you'll never be shown. I'm gonna try that one more time, okay? Do you remember when you were young? You felt that you could do no wrong. You could do anything, absorb it all just like a sponge. It's not a mystery that nobody knows where you are meant to be. So don't ask them for their advice when it comes to dreams. You don't want to think twice. And if you don't go, you'll never know. If you don't try, you'll never be shown. If you don't go, you'll never know. If you don't ask, you'll never be shown. You know what I just realized? I should put Burning Season in this record, actually, too. That's going to make 10 songs. I'm going to put Burning Season in the record. I don't know why I mean, I kind of wanted to have it 9 songs, but... anyway. Yeah. That needs to be on the record, too. We could glide away to the other side of the bay. It's only miles away. Feels like the other side of the world. The other side of the world. We could swim under a new star. Don't have to travel far and then we're gone again and back again until another day. To the burning season. To the burning season. You will feel the life's kaleidoscope in black and white. Turn it into an everlasting dream. It's not a simulation, it's my imagination. I could see you on a screen. It's like a TV in my head. Say goodnight before I'm going to bed. Turn to the burning season. Burning season. To the burning season. I'm gonna take a little break. I'm actually gonna read a little bit, but I still want to keep the live on. You know, I like having the live stream on anyway. I'm all layered in my clothes because I went out for a walk and it's pretty cold out there, so I'm just gonna turn the heater back on, take off some of these clothes. Gotta always be working on something, right? Thank you for the love. Supposed to be hot chocolate, but okay. So I'm reading this book called The Language Codes. It's by R. Neville Johnston, and basically he had what's called a near-death experiences, where you experience dying but coming back, and so he actually, supposedly he was shot and then he went to the hospital and he died, but then he came back to life. And he sort of saw like a lot of things that, you know, when you like have a death experience, supposedly you see, you know, a lot of things, what things are really like, you know, so anyway. Okay. I don't need to drink the whole thing. So we're living in a quantum field. I'm gonna take notes, I think, actually. So the reason why I'm reading this book is because to remember that that we are living in the quantum field. Okay. You know, I wanted to try one of these drinks, but I was afraid it was going to keep me up. But I think I'm going to be up pretty late anyways. So... It's called Ricky Aspa Gold X. Ricky Aspa. I'm gonna look it up. I think it was on sale actually. I'm gonna look it up, see what it is actually. It just looked kind of interesting. So, yeah, I'm not expecting to go to bed before midnight tonight. Definitely not. It's called Ricky Spa Gold X. Okay, here it is. There's not much information on it either. Unless you know Japanese. Oh wait, but I can translate this page, I think. Is there a way? Wait. They don't love you like I love you. Well, it's okay. I know it's some kind of energy drink, I think. And I was going to wait till tomorrow to drink it, but I think since I'm doing a lot of intellectual work right now, it might kind of stimulate me. It kind of tastes like one of those vitamin-y kind of drinks. And wash it down with a little bit of Fanta. Ooh, that's delicious. I don't want to drink it all in one drink, though. And then I got a little bit of hot chocolate, although it's not hot anymore. Hot cocoa, baby. Okay. Okay, so we're living in a quantum field. Everything is vibration, okay? So That means that like everything that you talk, everything that you think, it's all vibrating. When you open your mouth, you vibrate a word into existence. Okay? Words have power. Words have enormous power. What's up, JP? In Montreal? I was playing some music and now I'm doing a little study, just reading a little bit of this book I've been meaning to read. So, it's called The Language Codes. So when we're speaking, we're directing and focusing vibrations. Spoken word manifests. Speaking the language creates a fluid vibration. So the myth. So he's kind of talking first about how we're vibration and everything, and then he kind of talks about how important like speech is, like words. Words are part of our vibration, right? So as our consciousness grows, it becomes obvious that there are built-in flaws in our spoken language. Our language has become a language of lack, that we had been tricked into using words that disempower. Paradigm of lack of money, lack of time, lack of love. We're driven by a lack, okay? We get out of bed not because of money, but because of the lack of money. Every advertisement accuses us of not having something. The United States may be the richest country on the planet, but how is it that we're also in debt? Even to ask how are you implies lack. These days when somebody asks me how I am, I reply, better and better, thank you. You know what's funny? Now I think about it, the way I've used words a lot is to kind of be self-deprecating and be like, almost like if you're too positive, it's almost like bad luck or something, you know? Like my grandma used to say, if you asked her how she was doing, she would say, better wouldn't harm me, right? Which is kind of just a humble way of saying like, oh, it could be better, right? But that's kind of a lack situation right there, you know? So one of the paradigms that we are introduced to as that everything we require is out of ourselves, right? We have to go out there and take what we want, okay? Whereas like the truth is everything is in us, right? That's what's saying here. I mean, we have so much of what we need right here. We don't need to like get all like, you know. The Hopi Indian language contains no way of expressing the concept for the rock is over there. To speak that language is to realize that everything is totally connected, everything is one. Everyone in our life is reflecting aspects of ourselves back to us. For example, there's a language in the Philippines that has no past tense. Many indigenous languages have no past tense. Rhyming words activate the unconscious. Singing is powerful. Two voices singing together are power. A group singing and dancing together is most powerful. That's why we like rock bands and stuff so much. So he says, in writing this book, it occurs to me that angels speak a language that doesn't include the concept of lack, that doesn't believe in anything but the abundance of God. Imagine that. Now speak it, live it. I ask angels to assist me and thank them all the time. They just never refer to the past? Are you talking about angels? So in this chapter, he goes over words of disempowerment, okay? He says the word should. When you say the word should, you have made yourself or somebody else wrong, okay? The word should implies that a belief system has been violated. Oh, yeah. They never refer to the past, I guess. They're always living in the present. There I go, shoulding all over myself. Maybe should causes the other to become sticky and slow moving. Wow. The word is inherently judgmental. The difference between judgment and opinion is intent. The intent of the word should is to make somebody wrong. So at first, replace the word with could. Realizing that when you could do something, rather than should do something, is inherently freeing. It changes life from the obligatory to the voluntary. I've been aware of this concept and I still catch myself using should. Should is a Middle Ages guilt manipulation paradigm that doesn't work anymore. So don't say the word should. Or at least try not to say the word should. If it becomes a stressful thing, then that's... Okay, so the next word he talks about is wait. As soon as you... It's funny because I have a song called Wait Right Here For You, so maybe I'll have to change that. As soon as you use wait, you will put yourself or someone else on hold. How is this possible? Do you think of yourself as waiting online or waiting for a red light? These situations in reality are moments of gratis meditation. If you look at them not as a halting of your will, but as an opportunity to get a break from the maddening pace that has been imposed into the human species, then life takes on a more relaxed air. Your timing becomes perfect. So in other words, like if you're in line or something, instead of freaking out, you kind of get into like a meditative mood, right? You sip some of this Japanese energy drink. Let's see. It seems that the faster you want to go, the more stoplights you get. That's a good one. I like that. The faster I want to go, the more stoplights I have. This is the universe responding to your opposition to the natural flow of the cosmos. This may be an irrational fear of the lack of time. All timing is perfect. Okay. I first get this waiting for an elevator. The more impatient I become, the more time slows. When my watch actually stops, I realize there is something that has not yet fallen into place. Why am I slowing down time so dramatically? Is it to allow myself to catch up? What have I not yet gotten? Why am I forcing this meditation onto myself? The answer is to be calm. And when the word calm enters into my thinking, the elevator dings. Whenever you perceive yourself as waiting, in reality, your timing is being tweaked. These gratis moments of meditation correct your timing in life. It's funny because when me and my brother walk around in Japan, I always want to cross the light, even if it's red. And he's like, dude, you gotta just wait for the light because it's like not polite to do that here. And I just like, it's in my brain to always want to just cross the jaywalk, right? I think I've lived in a lot of cities and stuff, and you're always trying to dash across the street, you know. But his whole thing is like, yeah, maybe there's no cars here, but you're just supposed to wait. So for me, maybe I'll think of that when I feel like, oh, I should be dashing across the street. I could just wait. You know, what are you going to do? Save 30 seconds by dashing across the street? I don't know. When you're feeling fulfilled and you're enjoying life, being truly in the now is timeless. If you're judgmental, saying that they are not where they should be, not doing what they want to do, time takes forever. There really is no such thing as waiting. Life is an endless stream of access points to fulfillment. Everything is an opportunity. There is a life worth living. Does Carpe Diem ring a bell? But the funny thing is, when I think of Carpe Diem, when I think of seize the day, I think of like, don't wait, hurry up, you know what I mean? So I am seeing some contradiction here a little bit, because sometimes when you get that like lust for a life, you're kind of in a rush and you kind of you have a sense of urgency, right? So, but yeah. So what I'm thinking is as in a lot of things there's contradictions, but I guess you could have a carpe diem sense and not being kind of a rush, you know? Okay, so the third word is but. So I'm going to write these words down. So should, wait, but. But is when used in a sense, the word but takes everything that preceded it. As in the infamous yes, but. As in I love you, but. Well, do you love me or don't you? This thought may be better phrased, I love you, and when you behave in this manner, it upsets me. I choose that it evokes a fear in me. Then I attempt to make you wrong because I am dysfunctional. Please forgive me. Then you are communicating, then you are making no one wrong. If you say, I would love to swim, but I'm afraid of the water, you're putting fear in the driver's seat. I would love to swim, but I'm afraid of the water, okay? You're constantly programming the reality of your life through speech and intent. If you have said something that you wish to take back, a proper term may be cancel. The word cancel does deprogram the others. When I used to go to Optimum Health Institute, if you said something and you wanted to take it back, you'd say cancel, cancel. What's up, Ed? You'd say cancel, cancel. I don't know why, but they would have you say cancel twice. Cancel. If you said something by mistake, right? You'd say cancel, cancel. I don't remember why they did that. I'll have to remember that. Okay. So the should, wait, but, and then karma is another word, which I use the word karma a lot, but he says here, the concept of karma originally had a quid pro quo connotation like a swing. For example, if you step on someone's foot now, in the next life, he or she would step on your foot. I believe that you have noticed that getting your foot stepped on can repeat again and again. Where does it all end? Did I step on all these people's feet in the past life? Probably not. Fear of karma has been used to manipulate us into doing the right things for the wrong reasons. The concept of karma has become a burden. Karma is, in fact, one of the cosmic laws. It is a law of cause and effect. In this sense, karma and dharma are synonymous. We have all noticed patterns repeating themselves in our lives over and over again. We remember the lesson, then we forget it again. As soon as we remember who we really are, the karmic patterns are no longer necessary. That's where this TV is doing some weird stuff here. Rather than viewing ourselves as trapped on a wheel of karma, hopelessly in debt, treading forward through incarnation after incarnation, let's think of ourselves as in a position to recall that we are not just connected to the divine, we are divine. We can ask for angelic assistance in clearing the patterns of our life, and if the angels, upon request, do clear a pattern, then we are in position of remembering the lesson by grace. Don't forget to thank your angels. Yeah, I think he believes in karma. I think that he's talking about the way that we use the word karma sometimes. The concept of karma is very old paradigm. Just agree to remember the lessons effortlessly. The stepping on foot example is merely the courtesy lesson. Remember to say, excuse me, and it all goes away. Otherwise, people will be stepping on our feet until the end of time. Okay. I don't know. I don't really, I don't really mind the word karma myself. That's, but I think that maybe when people will go, oh, that's just karma or whatever, I think that's kind of what he's talking about. Next word is try. And I have a song called Try. Trying ain't good enough. Do it over again. To try to do something is not to do it. It is to try to do it. The word presupposes failure. Werner Erhard. Oh my God, that's so crazy. Okay, he's mentioning Werner Erhard, who founded EST, which became Landmark. And I actually took Landmark in 2009, and in my second advanced course, Werner Erhard's brother was in my class. Werner Erhard founded EST behind this concept. To get it is to stop trying and start succeeding. Can't equals won't. Can't is a word spoken in the universe of excuse and blame, not in the user-friendly universe. For example, I won't fly through the air. I won't heal painlessly, or I won't change lead into gold. As soon as someone says he or she will try to be here, I hear he or she won't be there. Try to replace the word with attempt, endeavor, or intend. Intend. That's funny. My friend Ocean's mom used to be in this club called the Intenders Club. And I was kind of into it, and Ocean always just kind of used to make fun of it. But me and his mom were kind of like into that kind of stuff, you know. What's going on? Oh. I'm just seeing if there's anything cool on TV here. Sometimes I just like having a little bit of TV on in the background, especially when it's got one of these sort of humorous shows, sort of lightens the mood. Okay, the next word is need. The word need takes our power away. The more words, the tools to describe our reality, I think. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's saying to never use these words. I think he's saying to be careful how you use them, okay? The word need takes our power away. It robs us of our ability to create. Whenever we use the word need, we identify a fear. The word need prevents us from having. To say that we need something, that we don't have it, it's a lie. If we pray, dear God, I need money, if we describe someone as needy, we have identified a very fearful person. Want is exactly the same. We don't need love, we are love. We give love, we receive love, and we request it. I know, I think that what he's saying, as when you wake up to kind of being a divine being and you're trying to be conscious, that you have to be conscious of word patterns, of the way that you use words, and being conscious of the way that other people use words. And I don't think he's saying to never use these words, but I think he's just saying to be careful of the way that you use them. And also, I'm not taking everything with a grain of salt, right? I'm not going, oh, this is completely right. But I just want to get through this book. I've been wanting to read this book, and I feel like I've kind of been getting stuck on some of the concepts. So I'm trying to kind of power through it, The word ascend. So the word ascend has become a barrier. We are ascended. Isn't that interesting? So I think I think what he's trying to say is a lot of times we're always thinking of us in the future. Like, oh, if I'm like, when you become aware of that, is a lot of times when you're traveling, right? You're like finally in Japan, right? And you're enjoying Japan, but then you're like, what am I missing out on in Thailand? What am I missing out on in Vietnam? That's why I like to kind of like just be like, how long could we just stay in Japan? If we can find affordable places to stay, we're not spending too much money, why not just stay here as long as we can? It's all about not needing to go to the next place. I think this one's obvious. Well, I guess so. No, it's obvious. The moment you use this word, you give away your power to whomever you are talking with. Work with I feel or I know, or simply delete I think. Really means you don't know. I think is a disempowering term. What do you think? So instead of saying I think, you say, yeah, it's like you say, I feel, I know. Instead of saying I think, I know. I know. Accident, coincidence, and mistake. I always liked the word coincidence, but he says these words. Well, he's saying synchronicity is what you say instead. If we look at the universe through a telescope, do we see anything wrong? Not possible. The universe, by definition, is perfect. We're constantly programming our lives through the power of the words that we use. It's time we speak in a way that better serves us. So there's no mistakes. Even the thing I went through really bad 4 months ago, I have to just think of it as part of my process. Right or wrong no longer exists. As soon as you make anything wrong, you are wrong. Since it is inherent in the human mind to have choice, preference, taste, you tend to have opinions. What you may say is a concept serves one or it doesn't serve one. Thinking in terms of right and wrong is inherently judgmental and no longer serves us well. Them and us. Us and them. I don't think he's religious in the fundamentalist kind of way, but he's religious in that he believes in a higher power. So religio means bind with God, right? So there's different concepts of religion, right? I don't think he's like going to church every Sunday. Yeah, I think he's more spiritual. Um, There is no them, there's only us. Sexism, racism, and patriotism are the worst of this dysfunctional paradigm. We could not even find a them on another planet. We are all connected. The military is that reality where if someone, to quote Christ, what is there worth not loving? Well, I mean, personally, I think there's plenty that's worth not loving out there, but, you know, maybe when, maybe everybody's lovable. Guilt. Guilt is inherently about the past. There's always in the past what you should have done something different. Well, so what? Yes, you could have done it differently. However, everything works out for the best anyhow. Wow, everything works out for the best. Learn. See, I wouldn't think learn's a bad word, but he says we do not learn here on earth, we remember. So we came with all the knowledge and we only have to remember. That's kind of a good concept if you're trying to become educated, and maybe it's all in here already. We just have to kind of relearn. Remember. Procrastination. That's really funny because I was procrastinating on reading this book. I've had this book for probably a couple years and I haven't finished it yet. And it's not that long of a book, actually. It's only about, it's less than 80 pages. So that's a coincidence because that's how long I wanted my screenplay to be, is 80 pages. I didn't even realize. Wow. So, hmm. So we're given an assignment or we set a goal. Most immediately, we know how to go about accomplishing a task, but we don't. Instead, we systematically list things that could go wrong or don't start the project at all because we fear failure. What a waste of the human mind. And all the time, before the deadline gets eaten up, moments before it's due, the project manifests as though by magic. I'm not saying it isn't a work. Oh my God. I just realized, wouldn't it be cool if I finished my screenplay by the new year? That would mean I'd have to write 60 pages in the next 10 days. Could I do 6 pages a day? pages a day. I think I did about 3 today. If I did 6 pages a day, including today. Oh, no, wait, actually, no. I'd have to do. Well, we have. Oh, we only have like 8 more days actually of the year. So I'd have to do like about 8 or 9 pages. No, wait. Wait, actually, no, that's true. Actually, because I have about 60 pages left. About 58 pages left to do in 8 days. So about 7. If I do about 7 pages a day, I could finish my screenplay by the end of the year. I somehow don't see myself doing 7 pages a day, but it's something to think about. Or maybe if there's a day I'm feeling really like inspired and I'm just like writing really well, I'll just let myself keep going. But sometimes I cut myself off because I don't want to be too. I want to feel inspired to work on it. I don't want to feel like, oh shit, I gotta work on it. Okay. One of the major procrastination submodems is to classify a project as work. Now, this is something to think about, right? Work, right? Work is something I think about a lot. The term work, right? Because a lot of people think you're not really justified if you're not working a certain amount of hours a day, right? But what is work, right? What I'm doing right now could be considered work. If I'm trying to monetize my YouTube channel and I'm doing a live stream and I'm getting more people coming to my channel, eventually that will, mean money, right? But I'm not getting paid like money right now, right? So sometimes you're working on something that you hope to be worth something in the future. You're writing a song, a screenplay, But a lot of people think, well, you're not worth anything unless you're making a certain amount of hours. Well, what about if a few months ago I was working and I pocketed that money so that I could have some time where I don't have to think like that, right? But then people still go, oh, what do you do for money? Ugh, Anyway, it doesn't matter. Check something out here real quick. So we're still on procrastination. So it becomes a fear. Oh, play, play something violent? Well, I'm kind of in book. I'm in book mode right now. I've been trying to read this book, right? So, well, I do have a song that's sort of punk rock. You want to hear it? Um, I do have a couple angry songs that I've written recently. Uh, I have a song called Eraser. You know Eraser? My song Eraser? Okay, it goes like this. I'm erasing you from the screenplay of my life. I'm erasing you from the story of my life. I'm erasing you from the story of my life. In my movie, I thought you had a starring role. Relegated to an extra out in the cold. Was it something I did? Was it something I said? No, my behavior's just fine. Oh, my behavior's just fine. But you make me feel guilty in my mind. I'm erasing you from the screenplay of my life. I'm erasing you from the story of my life. I'm erasing you from the screenplay of my life. I'm erasing you from the story of my life. A long time I never tried to envision what life could be like. If I finally had all my haters out of my life. Now that you're no longer here, I no longer have anything to fear. I never needed you, but you fooled me, can't you see? Now I know that all I really needed was me. I'm erasing you from the story of my life. I'm erasing you from the screenplay of my life. I'm erasing you from the story of my life. Took some time to stop thinking of you, yeah. Now you're out of my mind. I have time for the ones who I should not have left behind. The story's not new. Everyone has someone like you in their life. Thank God I finally know how it feels to say goodbye. I'm erasing you from the screenplay of my life. I'm erasing you from the story of my life. I'm erasing you from the screenplay of my life. I'm erasing you from the story of my life. The song's called Eraser. You like it, huh? It's like when somebody really fucking does you wrong, you know, and you're just like, fuck you, you're out of my movie. You know? Cool. And then I had another angry. You want to hear another angry song? You like my angry song, so. A lie can be something that you believe in. You hold it in your heart and you let the deceit in. You tell everybody and you let them in too. You tell everybody even though it's not true. Will move the ends of the earth for you. I search the sun and the sky for you. I did nothing wrong, can't you see? Without cause you hated me. Why'd you lie about me? Why'd you lie about me? Did you get what you wanted by leaving me haunted? Or something that ain't even true. Something that I didn't even do. Why'd you lie about me? Why'd you lie about me? You were the judge and the jury, but your monkeys in a hurry. Our souls on shaky ground. You better look busy if you're to be found. A lie's still a lie when you believe it's true. So surreal to be hated for what I didn't do. Why'd you lie about me? Why'd you lie about me? Did you get what you wanted by leaving me haunted? Or something that ain't even true? Something that I didn't even do. Why'd you lie about me? Why'd you lie about me? I'd be friends again if I didn't care about living. It'd be easy if it was as simple as forgiving. Okay, so I just procrastinated on the chapter about procrastination. Not really. I kind of just got sidetracked. Because Raj wanted me to play a song, and I kind of wanted to play a song, so what the heck. So, back to procrastinating. One of the major procrastination submodums. I've never heard that word before, submodums. Okay. Change the word work to fulfillment. What's up, Matthew? Where are you, Matthew? Work equals play. Where you been, man? Where are you? Are you like in Africa? I don't even know where you are. So change the word homework to home play. Ah, interesting. So he's saying when you get homework, do it immediately, and then you don't have to worry about a deadline. That's kind of interesting. So father is the hi. Hey, thank you very much. It's funny because I'm writing a screenplay and the name of one of the characters is Hiro, but like Hiro, like the Japanese spelling. Mm. Mm. Basket man? What does that mean? Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Gotta be careful to not make a mess. Okay, so I was talking about procrastination in this book, okay? And I've actually procrastinated on getting through this chapter, which is kind of funny, right? So, the only way to break a cycle of assignments is to do it when you get it, right when you get it. Hey, you guys ever heard of this stuff called Kikia Spa Gold? I guess it's supposed to give you energy, right? Okay. Just do it. Self-love is self-discipline. Falling in love, okay? Don't fall. I don't fall in love, I rose to love. Hatred is a mirror